You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots. Two of the NFL's final unbeatens putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. Antonio Gibson now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 3 now. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down. May now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Well, he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Jones now to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. This play goes for 36. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
first down. It's Jones to throw. And that one's complete. Amarion Hampton. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Cole is there for a long day Ganson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12. From the shotgun, it's Jones. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, 70 Lions. 60 back.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Dicker connects there. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Gibson. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Crazy.
Here's the pistol snap to May. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf. Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go, son. Hey, what's that?
Henderson here from the gun. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Looking right, and he finds it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Going play action, May. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
May now to throw on third. Connects with him down the sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. The Chargers have an early lead. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Quick throw completed by May. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Things a bit tougher following that penalty. Here's second and 15.
Yes, sir. Ready.
Running it after the penalty. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
Ready, what's that?
Going to the ground again on first. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
This time it's a passing play. Next to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And they're going to have first and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Now here goes that. Ready, what's that?
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 forward, Panthers 60, 19, 18, Rebels, 18, Rebels.
To the gun, here's Hampton. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Here's Jones to throw. Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy in, Buffalo 18, 19 side, not Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go get him.
To throw, here's Jones. On a quick slant, it's Johnson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 Eagles, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Down inside, give to Hampton. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we've reached the 2-minute warning. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready, cut like Warriors. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers.
Here's Jones. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
79, here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. On the move, headed right. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Dicker connects there, and that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good, to get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Completed over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. There's May again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Off the play action, May. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Kid, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Chargers get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throw by Jones. Complete here to Hampton. And he's blocked down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Gets this one to Gadsden. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that.
Text will join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL. Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Darius Davis to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Buffalo 18. Cougar 19.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Blitz coming for Jones. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Third down, Jones to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Jones going to throw again. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
19 Lions. Come 19. Come, go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Taking a deep shot here. Well, they have the looks certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to stop. Up close to the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Caught by his back. Gibson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Out of the pistol, Henderson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. Second down. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Chargers are going to opt for a 5th DB, third down. Quick throw completed by May. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air on first down, May. Finds his man, it's Demario Douglas. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They pitch it out to him here. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Patriots grab the lead on their first series of the half. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call. And what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots jump in front now by 5. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Throwing here, Jones. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Here's Jones. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. Free inside the 30. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw. Here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second down now, 7 to go.
70, 10, 60. Check Buffalo 8, 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Jones looking to throw. That's DK on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Go! Mustang, Viking 18, Pioneer. Take over.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers take a lead just before the end of the third. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers take a slim 2-point lead.
16. Patriots 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Jones. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. May off the play fake. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Brings up second down.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
First down, May. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, we really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Into a crowd and intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers push the lead to 2 scores now. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. On the draw, this is Henderson. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Sticking with Henderson. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. This looks like a run volume for me. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
At the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Made a throw it. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here's Gibson on second down. all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a New England first down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's made in the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Crazy. Ready, what's that?
2nd and 10. Here's May. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
You ready to spin? Get ready, what's that?
May's going to take it himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. And that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
May on 1st and 10. He's denied the score as they finally get him down at the 1. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Where was that? Ready, what's that?
May now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw. It's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for thinking interception to be had, and the incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Gibson
does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Drake made the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hack, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returnable from the 2. Spins out of 1 stop. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. play, bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
18, run, 18, let's go now. 70 range.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
19, Tiger.
They're going to pass it here. Gets everything he has under this one. Cut at the 20-yard line. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
A chance to make it a 2-score game now and likely clinch the win with this try. And a likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. We get a 2-score game now late.
Patriots 21.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Gibson. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. That one's complete, right side. He reaches the sideline, clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Here goes crazy. Five. Crazy.
Throwing is May. Buys time, rolling right. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now the throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, one more snap to play here.
What's that? Five.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover.